Go Figure TV. Revolutionary salute. Revolutionary salute. Like, share, subscribe. Welcome to the House of Revolution. You know I'm your humble host, the Yahweh of Revolution. We gotta be on the lookout for some disgusting blackface Ku Klux Klan members wanted for the assassination of a young 5-year-old and her father. Before we get into that, be sure to wipe your feet. That means hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Now, first we're going to look at what the news has to say. Then we're going to look around YouTube and see what everybody's saying about this and see if different videos drops different information in it. But we definitely are on the lookout for these disgusting punks. Have you seen them?
A manhunt is underway for 2 capital murder suspects who killed a father and daughter in Forest Hill. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. Police say 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell are responsible for shooting and killing a local rapper, Ronnie Sibley, and his 5-year-old daughter Monday at a car wash. Fox 4's Dion Anglin has the latest from police. Dion.
Hey there, Steve. The police chief here in Forest Hill says the search is on for the 2 men responsible for this double murder. The chief also called them cowards. 2 capital murder suspects are now identified and subjects of a manhunt.
They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
They are 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, both of Fort Worth. Investigators say the 2 are the gunmen captured by surveillance cameras at a car wash Monday during the ambush and double murder of music rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani.
We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2.
Registered the sex offender, disgusting punks. They definitely gonna beat you morning, noon, and night. You have a problem with children. You have a problem with females. You are a predator. Okay, check.
Jacoby Russell, who's on the run.
Public records show Robinson was arrested in 2019 and later convicted for the violent assault of a woman who was walking along a trail near Marine Creek Reservoir. Forest Hill.
Like to jump out the bushes, disgusting predator. Ooh, this is the type of niggas them rappers be hanging with. Ain't this one of them rappers' partners?
Police will not speculate on a motive in the double murders, nor will they say if or how the suspects and victims are connected, pointing out the Texas Rangers are the lead agency in the investigation.
Based on the music industry that he's a part of, it is all part of the investigation. And like I said earlier, we're on a fact-finding base. Everything that's being put out is being reviewed and analyzed by the Texas Rangers.
We know from surveillance images obtained by TMZ that Sibley was chased on foot through the car wash parking lot before he was shot.
The car wash should be ashamed of they motherfucker sell. What the fuck is the car wash doing selling the surveillance tape to TMZ? They crazy.
Police say it's unclear if Robinson and Russell could be hiding out in the Metroplex. However, they are the subject of a nationwide be on the lookout alert.
They are dangerous, they are armed, and we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action.
For them child killers.
Now, we asked the police chief if there was a vehicle description to go along with this search. The chief let us know that the vehicle used.
Revolutionary salute to our brother, the real Bruce Wayne. He said they definitely can't walk the main line with the big team. They gonna get beat morning, noon, and night. They some predators. They definitely waiting on them.
During the double murder is already recovered. He would not say where that vehicle was found.
Donation to the war chest. Excuse me. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, family. Salute. They in over their head. Somebody lied to them. The Texas prison system is already hot about that, talking about that. So that's just what we're going to do. We're going to look at a few different people who are talking about this situation on YouTube. And as they are putting different people into
And now we've identified the two cowards who took the lives of these innocent people. We have public enemy number one, Adonis Robinson, who's also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number two, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding.
I have to show you that bit of the press conference because that's wild. So basically, Adonis, you're going to go to prison again for basically doing something to children. And BCF, yeah, y'all might want to disband that name because your boy just put a target on your back. Your friends list on Facebook can get you. And what am I talking about? Let me reveal this to y'all real quick, and then we'll get to the news conference. Let's go. Man, oh man, oh man. You cannot make this up. This fool got a little CJ Casino as his friend on here. Bruh. Come on, man. Indeed, baby slime. They got you too, buddy. You're gone as well. Your social media, and that might even be the murder weapon, homie. But either way it go, bruh, y'all done. It's already over. It's a wrap. And y'all want further proof? Here you go right here. Uh-huh. Whoa, that's Casino. And then that's your boy, BCF Escobar, a.k.a. Jacoby Russell.
David Hernandez, Chief of Police for Forest Hill. First off, I want to thank you for being here today and apologize for the reschedule from yesterday. But I want you to understand that our approach is to have fact-finding, have facts for our community. There's a lot of information out there in social media, so we were receiving a lot of that information, so we had to make sure that we had the right information. It was a shocking event from North Texas. I won't speak on the details of the investigation, okay? But what I can share is we lost two victims, a father and a daughter who was 5 years old to this event, to this tragedy. On March the 3rd at 10:40 in the morning, Forest Hill officers were dispatched to the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive, reference shooting. Our officers arrived and began life-saving measures, but both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. My first press release that I put out, I shared that we had identified a suspect vehicle. We had identified two suspects in the incident. And now we've identified the two cowards who took the lives of these innocent people. We have public enemy number one, Adonis Robinson, who's also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number two, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding.
Hey, yo, you, can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know. This investigation started on Monday. The Texas Rangers have been our primary investigators. Our Forest Hill CID unit has been assisting. But I wouldn't be here standing today if it wasn't for the Fort Worth Police Department. I want to thank them because their efforts, their officers, their assistance has been instrumental. From the minute the call came in, they started working. They have not stopped. We also had the Everett Police Department who assisted in crime control, in crime scene control, and crowd control. It wasn't enough. You were out there. We had to call.
Revolutionary salute to Chevy Blue for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is where I like to say hello, cult, hello, family. I appreciate the donation to the war chest. Salute.
Tarrant County Sheriff's Department. We had to call the Tri-County Auto Theft Task Force. We had to call Mansfield. We had to call Cannondale. It was a large scene, and we needed the help, and the resources came pouring in. I want to thank them all. We're aware of the video that was leaked online. We urge the public to refrain from sharing it. I want to urge the public, just the way you saw that video, and you know where they're at, then please call 911. Let us know where they're at. I encourage anyone with information, please, if you want to stay anonymous,
they hide. They
513-713-2222 tips. Call Crime Stoppers.
They wound up dead.
Let them know. Give them enough information so we know that our community is safe and our police officers are responding are safe. In closing, I want to reaffirm to the community that we will hold criminals accountable. We're not going to allow them to come in here and think that they can get away with it. This time, I'll open up for any questions we might have.
Any idea how these suspects knew the victim?
We do not know motive at this time, and we have no information on that part.
Chief, can you describe what you guys see in the surveillance video? Who was shot? Where are they shot? Where was this baby girl when she was shot? And was she at all the intended target? Was she visible basically to the shooters?
So I specifically have not seen any of the videos, so I cannot comment on where and who it was involved as far as the incident. And then we also have to remember that the Texas Rangers are our primary investigators, and we won't be speaking on behalf of what they have as far as evidence and documentation.
Revolutionary salute to our family, Brooklyn Zoo, for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is real life. Absolutely appreciate the love, family. Say salute, King. Why? They done, son. They definitely done, son. Hit them with some of that New York slang. They cook. And I'm not playing. They absolutely just got off the phone. Well, I got off the phone early. Like I say, it's official. The Texas prison system is waiting on these boys, man. And it's not going to be good. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be good for child killers, sexual predators. But can't nobody say they don't got no pull, they don't got no rank. It's bad news for them boys. I'll put that on everything I love.
Can you at least say where the baby girl was located? When she was shot?
She was in the car wash, specifically where we don't know. So that's part of the assistance that we received from the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department's crime scene.
Them boys
there with their intelligence and their expertise and the scientific behind that, they will be able to place where our victims were based on shot placements and diagramming of the crime scene.
And wherever they land, whatever unit they land on, y'all already know the deal, man. We just gonna send something in there, make sure everybody all right. Make sure they go to the commissary. I know things hard, you know what I'm saying? It's the economy fucked up right now. So wherever they land, it's they walking lottery tickets, bro.
Yeah, you're unable to say whether or not she was inside or outside of the vehicle.
Correct.
What would you say to the community of Forest Hill who are concerned about the number of murders this year?
Come on, Brooklyn Zoo, you know how it go.
What I would like to take this time to say how extremely proud I am of our police officers in Forest Hill right now. What they've gone through the last 11 days is unheard of. What they've had to experience is unheard of. What they've done day in and day out, long hours, it's unheard of. Their commitment to the community has shown us what they're willing to do.
Once they hit holiday, I might get them beat on holiday. Nigga, your ass hit transit. Nigga, you might not make it off the holiday unit, nigga. Depends on how pissed we really get, nigga. Holiday is the transfer. For all y'all who don't know, that's where you got to go get booked in, transfer, all that type of stuff. Find out where your Texas prison stay gonna be. I heard holiday real dangerous right now for them cats, man.
Answer your question as well.
Might not make it off the
three incidents are isolated incidents. Okay, we had the Mansfield incident where an employer and his employee were at odds. The following day, we had a victim who was killed with a stray bullet, not related. And then on Monday, we had a victim who was targeted. It was an isolated incident. So to the community, I tell you, we are a safe community. The Sheriff Department has reached out to us, and we are working on a plan to increase patrol in the area. Sheriff Wayburn has called me numerous times, providing support, and we're going to continue to do that and answer the call as it comes in.
What can you tell us about these two? Where are they from? And the criminal histories are very young.
We know they're from Fort Worth, ma'am. Specifically where they're from, I'm not sure.
What, if anything, did one of the victims appears to have been a local rapper? What, if anything, did his rapping career on Instagram? It looks like he had some sort of gambling lifestyle, and also his social media presence. What may this have had to do with the motive in this case? And are y'all also delving into his online footprint?
So based on the music industry that he's a part of, it is all part of the investigation. And like I said earlier, we're on a fact-finding base. Everything that's being put out is being reviewed and analyzed by the Texas Rangers. So we don't have any specific motive at this time. But with that, again, I'd like to thank you very much. I asked for you to please post these on media. Let the public know that there is a threat out there. They are dangerous. They are armed. And we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action. Thank you very much.
Why is this capital murder? Can you have this explain? Because a child is involved, or why is this? Because it's in a commission of another crime, right?
Correct.
So, but what is the other crime?
Chief, do you believe they're still in this area? Could they be a
Revolutionary salute to our brother Justin, who gifted a cult figure membership. Revolution is real life. Absolutely appreciate you doing that, brother. Whoever got that, we try to keep those here to keep the lights on. Salute, family. Appreciate the love.
We don't know.
Can you explain why the capital murder, Chief? I just feel like it's pretty
The
basic.
capital murder charge?
Yes, sir.
So the death of two or more people.
Oh, okay.
So this 100%, 130,000, 50,000% has to do with CJ Casino's crew. Not saying him in general, but it's interesting to see how that's the number one person that pops up on BCF Escobar's freaking page, ain't it? I thought it was interesting enough for y'all to see as well. Here's the truth. When there's crews involved, everybody food. When there's people who essentially have so many problems with so many people, their problems become your problems depending on who you are. Once upon a time, and I'll make this quick as heck, there was a person who jumped off on YouTube and said, because I'm cool with somebody, that I'm their enemy, and we ain't been cool ever since. Understood. But the reason why he said it and the reason I accepted it is because that's how the streets go. But ain't nothing street about killing kids. And I want you people, and I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but if you try to act like this is a black people thing and killing kids and all this stuff and everything like that, let me make sure we go check out the people who shoot up these schools and all this stuff and all that, because it ain't black people. This is an American issue, like it has always been. We have a huge access to guns. We just do. Whether you are pro or anti, that's just the truth. So this is an American thing. Now, when it comes to all this street stuff and everything like that, how the freaking police officer try to play it, we're just gonna leave it on the Rangers. We're gonna leave it on the Rangers. We're gonna leave it on the Rangers, because if he gives any speculation, what he's going to ultimately do is start to reveal certain things to the public that they want to listen to and chatter, that they want to find out and stuff like that. They want to see if they can hear the phones. I mean, if they can tap the phones, not hear the phones, I'm sorry, but if they can tap the phone while these morons are texting each other and while they're panicking and more than likely discussing the little girl that got hit, because they want to know if these idiots will be bold enough. They already was bold enough to do what they did. They knew you had to have known you was going to be caught. When these people want you, especially places where crime is down, it's down on purpose. It's down because, one, the people out there make too much money to want to throw it away over petty bickering and squabbles.
It's the 5-year-old girl that cooked their goddamn goose. They would have chalked that shit up to a drug deal gone bad, gang violence. That's a fact. They would have never been all over Access Tonight and all that shit. 5-year-old girl put the story over the top. That was their motherfucking ass. Capital murder warrants. This is the state of Texas. That means the motherfucking death penalty. All hands on deck, nigga. Because the 5-year-old girl. That was it. That's why they ass got their face on the news the next day.
And stuff like that does not extend life. Instead, it ruins life and ruins the quality of life, which means people will not value their life because they don't have enough dollars to make it to the end of the month. They have more month at the end of their dollars than they do dollars at the end of their month. And that's part of the poisoning of the mind. It's not just a hate thing. It's a money thing. It's a community thing. It's where you don't see value within anything. So how could you ever value yourself? Because the morons who will point and try to make this a black thing. In the NFL, how many shootings have we had? How many players have been shot and all this stuff from other players? You know why? Because that money will allow you to go ahead and exclude everything and go live your life. These morons that did this stuff, they will be caught. It would surprise me if they make it throughout the week. But I figured that in my mind, and I said it on the second video. I said basically the reason that they're not releasing the freaking photos right now is because they don't want them to know. But I think the guys are hiding too well right now because they already had the names. You know they had the names. But they're hiding so freaking well that they're like, dang, bro, hold on. We're going to have to get the people involved. Because once they start mentioning this agency and this agency and this agency and this agency and this agency, you had to know, bruh, that's a lot of people looking out for you. There's a lot of people looking for you. So they're going to every nook and every cranny. They're tapping into every phone and all this stuff and everything like that. These morons will be caught. And good riddance. Good riddance. BCF Escobar, we seen your mama dancing and all that, parading you around and all this and everything and blah, blah, blah. They just celebrated your birthday. Be the last one that you celebrate while you out here. And for those who are talking about something needs to happen to his mother, can I ask you, if you're advocating that level of violence, does that make you better than him? See, you're often judged off of not what you do, but how you react. You're often judged, and that's how they judge a society. Think about how barbaric it would be that if you stole an apple, we cut your hand off. It's just an apple, bro. Make him go clean up or something. Make him go to jail or something. You know, make them go do a bevy of things. Why are we cutting a person's hand off? And that's where the mindset goes for a lot of you people, and I don't understand it. Even if they were to go, God forbid, kill somebody else that was their family members that happened to be a child, would that be fine? No, it wouldn't. And for people who missed what I was saying on the Charleston White video, I'll have it pinned in the comments and I'll put it up somewhere at the end of the video. It wasn't that Charleston White is not speaking out about these things. No, he does and he has. It's the vitriol. It's the level of viciousness that he attacks other people opposed to these individuals. That's what I'm talking about. See, you can handle stuff with kid gloves. And like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, I said he ain't wrong. But I will be damned if I don't point out hypocrisy, shan't I? So here's the truth, man. Two people, rival hoods, rival gangs, now I want to call them hoods, rival cliques, going back and forth. More than likely, there's going to be some reveal that somebody on somebody's side got shot, or somebody on somebody's side got killed, or somebody on somebody's side did something to somebody, and this is the level of retaliation that they only know. And that's what it's all about. But it's amazing how stupid you can be to take life, but not how powerful you can be to preserve it. And that's one of the damning things that's going to jump out the most about all of this stuff here. Everybody that you watch for more coverage on this, more insight and all this stuff and everything like that, they're going to give you the same exact message. They are, because we all understand life is precious. Children are precious. Time is precious. So that trinity that you have there has to mean something. And when these things happen, it's as though they mean nothing to nobody. That little dude, BCF Escobar, loved his mama. So I can imagine how sad your mama got to be to know that her son took out a little girl that could have potentially been her granddaughter. I know there's going to be the stereotypes that's going to happen. Oh, you know, she's a single black mother and all this stuff and everything like that. And all right, so what's your solution then? What's the solution? What are we supposed to do? We can speak on how to do these things, but ultimately it falls back to us, the men. Does a lot of the blame go to the women? Of course, I don't spare the women, but man, we had to learn how to put the regular dudes, the 9-to-5s and all of this stuff, and paint them in a better light. Instead of these morons, broke assholes who a lot of you guys want to pretend to be.
Salute to everybody in the building. We're going to be taking a look at a few different YouTube channels, getting a look. Now, let's take a look because y'all heard CJ, he put a video out saying he wasn't. We look at that. But I also heard a dice game could have led to this. We don't know if that's true, but we're going to listen to all the information, take it in, see what's what.
Some pressure, I'ma teach that boy a lesson. Got your bitch on her knees doing yoga, how she stretching. I don't got it.
No, that's all right.
This nigga, but he Lil Ronnie, man. Oh, man.
Doing your super fresh. Hey, 2 big blocks on my knees. Yeah, baby, this is Bill on my team. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's your boy teasing, man. R.I.P. Lil Ronnie, man. This shit is ridiculous, nigga. But the story is already out, so we can quit all the speculating. You niggas don't know what the fuck going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It's real simple. His partner robbed a dice game, man. They couldn't find him, and they bumped into Ronnie while he was in town for his little girl's birthday, and they did what they did, bro. It's simple as that, bro. The nigga
No. Is there any truth to that? That a dice game was robbed by a homie, and they couldn't bump into the homie, so they did what they did to him and killed the girl. Now, the only reason I would say that, it might be true, but for them to hunt that man down themselves, that seemed like, no, he was the target, not the homie. If they just look for your homie and they see you, they nigga might just spray at your car. But for him to try to hunt him down, to me, it seemed like he was the target, not nobody else. Looked like they were looking for him to hit him, but I may be wrong.
robbed dice game, nigga was looking for him, man. You know what I mean? All the rest of that shit, y'all put that shit to bed, bro. Running wasn't up to shit. He was doing shows, nigga. That nigga trying to live for his family and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she got caught in the crossfire. I seen the video. It did look like they was aiming at him, but they gonna hit the car when they hitting at him, man. It is, man. It's all fucked up, bro. Niggas need to find something better to live for, bro. On my soul, bro. Niggas need to find something better to live for, man.
Well, damn, bro. The biggest gambler in Texas, man. R.I.P.
I'm not vouching for that. I'm
Get money, Lil Ronnie. R.I.P. to his beautiful, beautiful, young, innocent, man, daughter, bro. This whole situation is fucked. But you heard right there from an actual Fort Worth resident, Fort Worth, you know what I mean, native. They saying that word around town is his partner robbed a dice game and they caught him, which, you know, we don't know if that's the truth or not, but I will say this. That shit happen all the time. Not like, it doesn't have to be a nigga robbing a dice game. It could be somebody doing some shit and they catch somebody else that was with him, you know what I mean? Or somebody else that's close to him. Specifically, when somebody's with them when something's going on, they for sure gonna try to catch you. The fucked up part is just the daughter, man. Like, it's the overall situation, but that is just uncalled for, bro. On accident or not, man. I mean, them niggas fucked up. If that's the truth, them niggas fucked up. If it's not the truth, them niggas still fucked up. They fucked up in shooting that little girl, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go kill up each other, do y'all thing on some other shit, whatever. But there's no reason that innocent little girl had to get murdered, bro. She was murdered. You know what I mean? Then I seen another comment on a post. Somebody reposted that post. That post was actually from someone named Teasy Hussein. You can go follow them on Instagram if you want to go verify. Yeah, I mean, but somebody said no. He is word around town that he finessed somebody for 100 P's. You know what I mean? Which is 100. If you don't know what 100 P's is, then I ain't got to say it, but if you don't know what 100 P's is, then you in the wrong damn video. But yeah, so either or is all bad. You know what I mean? If you go tap in, I went through the comments on the original person's post. And he sound like he know what the fuck is going on. It's all alleged, it's all word around town talk, you know what I mean? But that's not nothing far-fetched. Somebody could have said something, Ronnie came up there and killed 3 people. And if a nigga always say this, if somebody want to lie and put extras on it, they could just make up so much shit and add so much shit to it. But that sounds like that's an everyday ghetto story. Like, nigga go do something to somebody else and they catch the nigga that was with him, or they catch one of his homies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a sad thing, but you know, this is the hood, bro.
See,
this is the streets. That's the way this shit the fuck go.
They putting out there.
RP Lil Money. I mean, excuse me. RP Get Money, Lil Ronnie. And RP his daughter, bro. We gotta stop this bullshit, bro.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. I just dropped a video of police identifying the two suspects that allegedly gunned down Hoodfame Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter. And one of the suspects was Lil CJ Casino, right-hand man. Now, in the midst of me dropping my video, it started going viral on social media that Lil CJ Casino was picked up by the police. There was a clip and pictures going around. Now, I said in my video, it's on the internet that he was arrested, but it haven't been confirmed. This is a clip from my last video where I said it's been pictures and videos going around on social media that he was arrested, but it haven't been confirmed. But let's see how this play out, man. Like I said, it haven't been confirmed that he was arrested. Shortly after, Lil CJ Casino went to his story and said he was not arrested.
Cap, take all them posts down. I am not in jail, bro. Tell them take all them posts down. And I want y'all to issue an apology to my family and friends for having them folks worried. Cap.
And then Lil CJ Casino lookalike came out and said this shit is so false. A wigger was smoking weed and got searched. Keep a wigger out this it. Now they saying this is a post from a Lil CJ Casino lookalike. They saying that the lookalike, his clone, was smoking marijuana. Police pulled up on him like he killed somebody. They had to be like 10 cars deep. Searched the car, searched him, and let him go. And then there's some people saying that was CJ Lil Casino that got detained by the police and his car was searched. Now, if it was Lil CJ Casino clone, why would he say keep a wigger out this it? Like, wigger, you not involved. Like, if that was you weren't involved. Like, people seen the picture in the video and didn't say, oh, that's such and such. No, they said that's Lil CJ Casino. They wasn't even thinking about you, gang. So how could you say keep you out of it? Like, you was never in it. Nobody never thought that was you. Now, as of right now, I still don't know. Was it actually Lil CJ Casino or his lookalike? Because like I said, this guy spoke out and said it was him being detained and searched because he was smoking marijuana. But it's also people that was on the scene said it was Lil CJ Casino. But he didn't get arrested. His car was just searched. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about that situation. Now, Charleston White spoke out about Hoodfame Lil Ronnie and his daughter being killed. And he blamed Hoodfame go, yeah. Check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
It is. Y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo, and all he did was fight, and all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Rodney and them was babies. J-Dub, all they were babies. CJ Casino, them niggas were babies. That put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they been rapping. So we go act like, come on now. Come on now. Now all of a sudden, oh, I can't believe this. They've been having shootouts around this motherfucker. They were just, before Go Yayo went to jail, wasn't they trying to meet up with CJ going to this block, they been shooting. Come on now. Y'all been watching this shit on the internet.
Hey, I'm not you, CJ. On 4E gang, I am not you, gang. On Chris. We outside on Strong. Come here. Oh, that shit, baby. We outside on Strong. I'll blow one of you niggas down out here, nigga. Down, nigga. I'm kicking the street. I'm kicking the street, and we got it on us, nigga. Right now, nigga. 100 shots, nigga. Up your shit, nigga. I dare you come outside and play with me, nigga. It's murder game, nigga. 4E kid, nigga. And fuck up.
See, that's blackface Ku Klux Klan activity. I think I did a video on that. That nigga go, yeah, was tripping. You antagonizing killers ain't got nothing to do with that rapper you beefing with.
We God in the street. I don't live bloodhound. Eastwood love me. Don't ever tell me come on here. I don't live the king bloodhound. Turn the camera away. Yeah, nigga. Cut that shit off.
Ridiculous, man, that little girl there.
But now it's an innocent baby.
And I'm not even agreeing with everything Charles is saying, but that's ridiculous.
Because we all born into sin, none of us is innocent.
This was just this. See, that's just the bullshit we're talking about with Lil Baby. That's just the type that they might get that nigga some time. That's just the same shit they talking about with Lil Baby. Going over there to that, going shoot that video in them people neighborhood, antagonizing them killers, had them killers from prison putting hits on them. They going back and forth shooting at each other. Then 2 13-year-old kids get killed. That's just what the fuck the Atlanta police want to book Lil Baby ass for. This nigga go yo. If they gonna say the hit was behind this type of shit, boy, they might book his ass to the motherfucking case too for that type of bullshit.
Say it again. I'm gonna say this again. An innocent baby lost her life. In the natural realm of things. But in the spiritual realm of things, none of us is innocent, not even that baby who lost her life, because the Bible says that you will suffer from your father's sins. Even if he absent, you will suffer from your father's sins. So that baby had to suffer for her father's sins. So we're going to act like it ain't what it is. Get out your feelings. Because whenever you in your feelings, you can't gather into your faith. Faith and feelings don't run parallel together.
Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is your boy Hot Boy Pooey. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button, comment, and let him know I sent you. He just dropped a banger called Rolling. Pocket Man diss. Hey, look, I don't know who Pocket Man is, and I don't know what he did, but Hot Boy Pooey, he rolling. Check it out. The link will be down in the comment section. Y'all get in his comment section and let him know, is it hot or not?
Nigga, we rolling, nigga.
Take a look at what the mama is saying about you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind-the-scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I know most of you know by now, or at least heard of the rapper Hoodfame Lil Ronnie, who was gunned down at Slappy's car wash located in Forest Hill, Texas. According to reports, he was at the car wash along with his 5-year-old daughter, who was also shot and unalived in the process around 10:45 a.m. 2 males wearing blue jeans and gray sweaters got out of a white 4-door Kia, approached Ronnie's vehicle and began firing multiple shots and began chasing Ronnie down as he tried to get away. Surveillance footage would capture the whole thing and showed the moments little Ronnie was basically running for his life but unfortunately, he wouldn't make it. However, being that everything was done in broad daylight, within hours of the shooting, police were able to identify who the two suspects were and issue warrants for capital M in regards to the two suspects, all within the same day. So even though they may have taken his life, it's safe to say that they ended theirs as well, because they'll be looking at least life for shooting and unaliving the 5-year-old girl alone. Now, the two names weren't released to the public, but the fact that they already have warrants out let us know that they have more than probable cause to arrest the guys that they have identified to be a part of the shooting. Now, according to social media, fingers have already been pointed in certain people's direction as to who may be behind the shooting, and since the incident transpired, everyone been pointing fingers at Little CJ Casino due to the ongoing feud between the two Texas rappers. Like I explained in the last video, whether CJ Casino had anything to do with it or not, social media is going to automatically point the fingers at him because he's the last person everyone publicly seen Ronnie beef with. Not to mention, he himself went live and warned Ronnie recently not to go to that same car wash ever again, and even put it on his mother. So you know he meant it. Now, once again, I'm not saying CJ had anything to do with it, but this should serve as a great example as to why you shouldn't bring street business to social media. Ronnie could have beef with the whole city, but as long as social media only know you for having beef with him, they're going to always look at CJ first due to their public beef. It reminds me of the Little Durk and Quando Rondo beef, where it was a time where no matter what happened to Quando or Little Durk, everyone pointed fingers at either one of them, and vice versa. Now, aside from that, Ronnie's baby mother, who was also the mother of his 5-year-old daughter that lost her life, would have something to say in regards to everything that's been going on. I'm sure at this time it's not easy for her because she not only lost her daughter, but she lost her father to a child all in one day. Not sure how their relationship was, but either way, it has to be a hard pill to swallow. Now, we're going to get into a Facebook message she will post in regards to the footage of the shooting that happened at the car wash. She also said a couple things in the story that we'll get into, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. The mother of the 5-year-old daughter would take to her Facebook with a couple messages, but in the Facebook post, she would say, quote, "Anybody sharing that video of my baby's last moments, you will be blocked. Y'all are my Facebook friends. I don't want that image of them in my head. I'm trying so hard not to spaz on you MFs. Funeral and wake will be private just for these reasons. Heartbreak emoji. F the entire world. Y'all don't know how this ish feels. No remorse, not even for my princess. Login, back off." Now, of course, she's grieving, and you do have some people that feel the same. However, y'all know this is social media. These days, everyone's desensitized to things we shouldn't be, and on the other hand, people are just downright nosy. But at this time, it would be best for her to stay off social media because you do have those that are reposting this to be nosy, but then you have those that post it out of shock as well as awareness. Something like this isn't easy, and I can't imagine how she feels. But yes, the best thing for her to do right now is to stay off social media because you just can't control it. I will agree with her though, when it comes to her closest friends, what will make them think that it's okay to actually know her or be affiliated in any way, shape, or form and repost that video or tag her in it? That's just weird. They should definitely know better than that. As for social media, they're going to do what they want to do regardless, and you'll go crazy trying to control it. Now, she will have more to say in her Facebook story, as in the first slide, she would say, quote, "Y'all didn't deserve this. My God, y'all took my babies. God, please wake me up from this bad dream. My heart is hurting so bad." In the next slide, she would say, quote, "I'll never be okay. Y'all took my family, not one, but two. Heartbreak emoji. Ronnie, baby, I'm so sorry. You knew where my heart was. Chink, mommy, so sorry. I wasn't there to protect you. Daddy tried his best. This hurts so bad. I'll see y'all soon. I'm going to die making sure they pay. Heartbreak and dove emoji." In the last slide, she would repost a picture of her and little Ronnie and caption it saying, quote, "I'm sorry. I'm hurting so bad. Why you didn't hold on, Chuck? Heartbreak, dove, and sad emoji." So like I said before, she's definitely grieving, and I couldn't imagine how she feels losing not one, but two loved ones close to her all in one day. Her daughter and a child's father. That's a lot to take in all at once, and on top of that, have to see videos of the two last moments. There's people offering her help with grieving, as well as finances when it comes to the funeral, And I hope whatever it is she needs in reference to laying both of them to rest, she's able to receive. Now you have people with mixed emotions or opinions, because some say that he was living that street life and he knew what came with it. Some say that he was warned not to go to that car wash and ended up still going, and knowing that he was told not to go, he still went with his daughter. Now the kid is completely innocent, and it's unfortunate that she lost her life, but for the life of me, I'm still trying to figure out why he would even be out in the open knowing he had beef with his daughter, and then go somewhere he was told not to go with her. Like, I don't know. A lot of people know when you live in that life, you're really not supposed to be in the open with anybody who's not in the streets. And this is one of the main reasons why. Whether it's a grandmother, mother, brother, cousin, whoever, if they're not a part of the streets, you don't be with them in public if you're a target. You should know it's a possibility that an op could spot you, or you could spot an op and then it's on site. Typically, there's a rule that if you see a man with his kids, you give them a pass and catch them next time. But unfortunately, these days the streets don't got no morals, values, or principles, and the street code that once was is no longer a thing. Guys are shooting kids, women, and those who are supposed to be off limits. I said in the last video, it didn't seem like they purposely unalived the daughter, but some people commented and said that he was followed to the car wash, so they knew that he had his daughter with him regardless. I don't know how true that is, because I was under the impression that he was spotted at the car wash and ambushed that way. And the reason I don't get why he still decided to go to that car wash, especially with his kid, is because he was warned. I don't know if maybe it was like a pride thing, or maybe he even just went to flex and take a video at the car wash after being told that he couldn't go to prove a point. But if I was told not to go, I would have listened, because my instincts would have kicked in and told me that maybe my ops is somehow, some way linked to this car wash. It could be an employee that may be linked to your ops. Maybe your ops live not too far from there and can see. Maybe it's a fan that's a fan of your ops and seeing you and know that y'all into it. Maybe your ops just know your car. You never know. And for that alone, that would have made me not go. Sometimes you just got to put intellect over emotion, y'all. It's not about being scared. It's not about being weak. But a wise man will always last longer in the streets because they think before they make decisions in life, period. But anyway, rest in peace to both of them. It seems like justice will be served soon, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
We back with another one. So, Get Money, Lil Ronnie, suspects has been identified. We finna get into all that. It's way more information out. We finna get into all that. But before we do, shout out to everybody that's been hitting the cash out. And on top of all that, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell so you won't miss a video when I drop this hot content. Make sure y'all hit that bell. I have to bring them with bell back. Y'all ain't hitting that bell. All right, but look, let's get into this real quick. I got a lot of information to go over with y'all.
A manhunt is underway for two capital murder suspects who killed a father and daughter in Forest Hill. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. Police say 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell are responsible for shooting and killing a local rapper.
24 and 21. I'm going to let it play. We're going to get back to all that.
24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell are responsible for shooting and killing a local rapper, Ronnie Sibley, and his 5-year-old daughter Monday at a car wash. Fox 4's Dion Anglin has the latest from police. Dion.
Hey there, Steve. The police chief here in Forest Hill says the search is on for the two men responsible for this double murder. The chief also called them cowards. Two capital murder suspects are now identified and subjects of a manhunt.
They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
They are 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, both of Fort Worth. Investigators say the two are the gunmen captured by surveillance cameras at a car wash Monday during the ambush and double murder of music rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani.
We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run.
Public records show Robinson was arrested in 2019 and later convicted for the violent assault of a woman who was walking along a trail near Marine Creek Reservoir. Forest Hill police will not speculate on a motive in the double murders, nor will they say if or how the suspects and victims are connected, pointing out the Texas Rangers are the lead agency in the investigation.
Based on the music industry that he's a part of, it is all part of the investigation. And like I said earlier, we're on a fact-finding base. Everything that's being put out is being reviewed and analyzed by the Texas Rangers.
We know from surveillance images obtained by TMZ that Sibley was chased on foot through the car wash parking lot before he was shot. Police say it's unclear if Robinson and Russell could be hiding out in the Metroplex. However, they are the subject of a nationwide be on the lookout alert.
They are dangerous, they are armed, and we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action.
Now, we asked the police chief if there was a vehicle description to go along with this search. The chief let us know that the vehicle used during the double murder is already recovered. He would not say where that vehicle was found. Say the two are the gunmen captured by our 24-year-old.
All right. So we gonna go ahead and start this off by giving them dweebs of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dweebs of the day. Now look, so from what I heard, because you know everybody like, you know, you shouldn't have your daughter in those street business and street stuff like that or whatever with you if you in the street stuff or whatever like that. But from what I'm hearing, Lil Ronnie's daughter just had got dropped off to him. You see what I'm saying? So now it's a lot of people saying, did they know if she was in the car or not? Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. They saying this, like the daughter got dropped off, and as soon as the daughter got dropped off, they came. You see what I'm saying? So if they seen his daughter get dropped off, then they know his daughter was in that car. So what's gonna let you know that is if they ever put out the rest of the surveillance. You know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We get more surveillance when the case start rolling, when the case become official. So you don't know. But if the rest of the cameras show them lurking on him, you know what I'm saying? And they seen when his daughter got dropped off, then they knew she was in the car, which makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, but also when they chased Lil Ronnie, if he would have kept going to the right, he would have got away. The reason he went back to the left, because I think in the midst of him panicking, he thinking like, I got to get back to my daughter, which would have put him trying to go back to the car. But then they walked down and shot him over there by the dumpster. He got back up. He tried to run again, and then that's when he collapsed. You see what I'm saying? So right now, it's just a whole lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, going on with this. But that's crazy that it's like as soon as it... So think about it like this. He didn't even get to spend a lot of time with his daughter at that time because when his daughter got dropped off to him, he started vacuuming the car, and right after his daughter got dropped off, the shoulders popped out. Now, if that was me, it's crazy in my mind. I don't know who dropped the daughter off. I think they said it was the baby mama or whoever. I don't know. But luckily, they just passing them, bro, and they didn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have got shot and killed too. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't really even get to see, like, his daughter just went from like one car to the next car And he kept doing what he was doing with the vacuum. He probably ain't even get to say no word. Like, imagine being with your child, not even getting to say no words to your child, bro. And your child gone, and then you gone too. But like, it's like they was together, but it's like this was your last time seeing your child. And you ain't even really get to say nothing, because soon as she got dropped off to you, was as soon as they pulled up and came up and started shooting. It's crazy, man. It's wild, man. But let me get into the rest of this stuff. Now, for those of y'all saying CJ Casino got arrested, he did not get arrested. He's not in jail at all. He all on his Instagram saying he not locked up. But you know who the killer's affiliated with? CJ Casino. The pictures, the pictures is going crazy. The pictures is all over the net. Them his people. You see what I'm saying? Now, they saying one of the dudes that did it was also cool with Get Money Lil Ronnie. Said, you know, been at the parties with him, the dice games with him, all that. You see what I'm saying? So, man, it's crazy, man. But, he was definitely targeted. Now, this was even more crazier though. In the first initial police reports and all that, they said Get Money Ronnie was being watched for 2 days. Now, from what I'm hearing, Lil Ronnie was out of town, came in town for his daughter's party. Now, I don't know what day his daughter's birthday was or what day it's supposed to be her party or whatever, but they said he came into town out of that because he had already been gone over some stuff that was going on. He had left already, but he came back. And you know, that's probably why whoever dropped his daughter off to him was like, oh yeah, you back, your daughter want to see you, you want to see her, I'm finna bring her up there to the car wash where you at. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. But the police said they was lurking on him for like 2 days, watching him for like 2 days, knowing his every move. No, now this is what I don't get. They was watching him for 2 days. I don't know why they ain't been trying to shoot him or been trying to kill him. They did like one of them Julio Fulio situations. When they on you, they watching you, and then they pick like the dumbest time in the world to execute the play. A car wash with gas station with all these cameras, a bank over there, like all of the police station 2 minutes away, like all this stuff going on, right? But I'm gonna let y'all hear this dude tell a story of why he said what happened to Get Money Lil Ronnie, and this is what he had to say.
Man, this shit is ridiculous, nigga. But the story is already out, so we can quit all the speculating. You niggas don't know what the fuck going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It's real simple. His partner robbed a dice game, man. They couldn't find him, and they bumped into Ronnie while he was in town for his little girl's birthday, and they did what they did, bro. It's simple as that, bro. The nigga robbed dice game, nigga was looking for him, man. You know what I mean? All the rest of that shit, y'all put that shit to bed, bro. Ronnie wasn't up to shit. He was doing shows, nigga, and then trying to live for his family and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she got caught in the crossfire. I seen the video. It did look like they was aiming at him, but they gonna hit the car when they hitting at him, man. It is, man. It's all fucked up, bro. Niggas need to find something better to live for, bro. On my soul, bro. Niggas need to find something better to live for, man. All right.
Now, so y'all heard what he said. Now he said they couldn't get his partner. Don't know who his partner was or whatever like that. But he said his partner robbed the dice game, stuck up the dice game, and they couldn't get him. So they went and got a Lil Ronnie. Now that's what he said. What a lot of people saying is, hey, CJ involved. All the pictures going around. They saying it's CJ Peep. You see what I'm saying? But one of the dudes they said was cool with Lil Ronnie too. So you really, it's like you could say they CJ Peep, but at the same time, if he was cool with Lil Ronnie too, then you really can't even say that. So it could be about the dice money, it could be about some other whole bunch of other street stuff that was going on. And that's why they was saying Lil Ronnie was out of town and he wasn't even around like that. Like he had planned on leaving right back out after what was supposed to go on with his daughter went on with his daughter, man. But they stalked the man for like 2 days. It's crazy, bro. I ain't never, man. This is crazy. Remind me of the Julio Fulio situation, man. All over again, man. Like and you know what the biggest thing is? And I know y'all probably seeing it. I ain't finna go to everybody's pages and do all that stuff or whatever like that. But social media, oh my God. The pictures that they took with her, the info that they was taking with her, like everybody posted. Everybody, including everybody in this area is like, it's like a tracking device, bro. It's keeping tabs on everything. They had tabs on him. So not only they finna get, so if they get caught, they charges is gonna be crazy. Cause y'all ain't just run up and do that. Y'all was plotting on that man. And like I said, it's probably gonna be worse if they felt like y'all had to know that little girl was in that car because she just got dropped off to him. And if y'all seen somebody drop that little girl off to him, that's why y'all ain't start shooting right away. And then as soon as that happened, that's when they start shooting. Or they seen him doing a car like, hey, he vacuuming, let's do it now. It had to be one or the other because you got the wash area and the vacuum area. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. They finna fry them, though. They going up under the jail. They get caught.
Forest Hill police are searching for 2 suspects tonight after a man and his daughter were shot and killed at a car wash. The father is known as Lil Ronnie in the North Texas music scene. He was using a vacuum at a car wash as his daughter waited in the car. And Sydney Persing just learned it appears police know who they're looking for right now.
This 30-year-old dad took his 5-year-old daughter to a car wash Monday morning, and it was there, according to police, that they were shot dead together.
We want some answers.
Stella Houston painfully identified her nephew, Ronnie Smith, a popular local rapper known as Lil Ronnie, and his daughter as the 2 people killed at a Slappy's car wash in Forest Hill.
He was a good kid, y'all. He didn't bother nobody.
Police say it happened just before 11 a.m. 2 men got out of a white 4-door Kia, approached Smith and his young daughter at a bay in the car wash, and opened fire on them both.
I was already crying when I seen the family, but it even hurt me more after I realized it was a 5-year-old.
Neighbors Becky Johnson and Jerry Harris.
It's so devastating.
Watched as family members arrived at the scene and learned they both died.
Had fallen to the ground and had to be carried back to the car.
Oh, they were just hurt and just calling out his name over and over again, and they were in disbelief.
Police have not yet revealed a motive, but say they do tonight have an active capital murder warrant out for a suspect's arrest, though they did not identify that person publicly.
I've been here in Forest Hill for almost 48 years, and I thought it was getting better, but it seems though it's not getting better.
This shooting, by the way, is the 3rd fatal shooting in Forest Hill in the last 2 weeks alone.
This should be the end. It should be the end. Everything has the end, and this could be the end. Hopefully it is.
In a statement, the car wash said it will remain closed for at least 2 days to assist the investigation. Police tonight are asking anyone with information about what happened or the suspect's whereabouts to come forward. In Forest Hill, I'm Sydney Persing.
We've learned Forest police are searching for
active cap shooting in Forest.
Could be the end. Everything has the end, and this could be the end. Hopefully it is.
In a statement, the car wash said it will remain closed for at least 2 days to assist the investigation. Police tonight are asking.
Now, look at that car, y'all. Look at the bullet holes in that car. Lil Ronnie outside the car. He's standing up. I ain't even targeted in the windshield, none of that. I'm trying to hit him. He's across. I'm trying to hit him. But look at where the bullet holes at on the car, which would be the side of what? The side that his baby was up, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
Too, bro. They knew what they was doing.
If they knew, listen, Why would you even shoot up that side if Lil Ronnie is all the way on the driver's side? He's all the way on the driver's side.
They pointed their gun in that car at that girl.
The passenger side is hit up as well, though. Which make you think some made them hit that passenger side too, bro. Or they wouldn't have shot at it at all. They wouldn't have shot at it, period. You'd have had more bullet holes and stuff.
Just what you think it was. Daddy! They shoot the car. Just like a movie, same thing. They shoot up in there. Demons, blackface Ku Klux Klan members.
Towards the driver's side of the windshield and the driver's side of the car. But that ain't what we seeing. What we seeing is shot up on the passenger side more and less on the driver because he was standing outside the driver and they was walking him down and chasing him down. But, bro, some made them shoot that side of the car, bro. And they was close enough to look in there. Remember, the window was down. They was close enough to look in that car. Either way it go, it's a bad situation because you still got a 5-year-old girl dead. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? The Get Money, Lil Ronnie. Rest in peace to his child, man. It's a sad situation, man. And his baby mama, she had wrote this on social media. She said, anybody sharing that video of my baby's last moment, you will be blocked. Y'all are my Facebook friends. I don't want that image of them in my head. I'm trying so hard not to spaz on you. The funeral and wake will be private just for these reasons. After the entire world, y'all don't know how this feels. No remorse, not even for my princess. Logging back off. Y'all, wow, bro. This lady done went through enough. She probably the one just dropped her baby off, and then y'all go keep sharing the video to social media. The devil, bro. Like it's the devil, bro. Like y'all go keep sharing the video to her page. Like she don't know what happened.
Why would you take
like she don't know what's going on? Why y'all keep sharing it to her, bro? Why y'all want her to see her that over and over and over again? And just even, we can't even see the little girl outside the car, bro, but we got to think that side of the car is getting hit, and that's the side that the little girl is on. And we don't know how many times she got hit yet because they ain't put the autopsy out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, why would y'all keep showing this to this lady over and over and over and over and over again? Why would y'all do that? You know why? Because social media the devil, bro. It is the devil. It got to be. Too much going on, bro. It's crazy. But they say Fort Worth hotter than a firecracker right now. And I bet it is. You know what I'm saying? Because this situation, it wasn't cool, bro. It wasn't cool. And doing them, like I say, I got the strangest feeling that one of them, if not both of them, either thought it was somebody else on that side or knew for sure that his daughter was on that side. Because she wasn't in the car with him the whole time. She was dropped off to him. Crazy situation, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this, man. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.
Security camera video. Okay, so
let's see what.
And by the way, when I was explaining it, I guess I didn't understand the full situation, or not the full situation, the full layout of this place and how it happened. Reportedly, looked like these guys right here are the guys who ran down on the rapper. The rapper's car is not here; it's actually to the left, and it was.
Oh, John, look, that car is right in front of you. This is the car. When I told y'all yesterday, you crazy motherfucker. You think the niggas cannot see into their car and see that baby in their car? They on top. They damn near they can jump on the motherfucker. They can leap frog on top of that motherfucker if they want to. They seen exactly they demons, bro. Who knows what type of drugs these niggas on? What type of benefit of that? The people sometimes y'all good people. These is demons. These people kill witnesses. They kill kids. They be talking about what they'll do. They need to rap about it. Hell, y'all talking about? They child killers. They've been killing since they was kids. Yeah, but these two cats is wanted right now for capital murder. You get this Texas, you get the death penalty for that type of shit.
Was parked. So, I guess it's parked at one of these bays. He's trying to clean the car. It's one of these self-cleaning, self-car washes type of places. And his daughter was in the car. So he's sitting in the car and they kind of run down and they start shooting at the car. Now, there was some people who felt that maybe they executed the girl. It appears that the girl was probably the casualty of bullets flying to the car. Somehow, I don't know if he was hit at that moment, but he got out the car and he was trying to run. And obviously, some people that's everybody's kind of criticizing about that, which we hope nobody's ever in a situation like that. But the overall thing we should probably say, if you got beef like this, please leave your loved ones at home. Get another car for them. I remember talking to Young and Ace, and it was just like Young and Ace said that after he got shot, and he watched his brothers die, he didn't want people in the car with him. He wanted people to take other cars because he felt like people getting hurt around him, it was his fault. And I completely understand. If you a nigga beefing in the streets, you got all type of guns, you tell niggas, yo, you gonna do this, that, third, you might want to have a different mode of transportation, maybe having the mom bring a different car. Because again, not that you're preparing for your death, but these quote unquote YNs are ruthless. So they run down on the car, they're firing into the car. The young girl gets hit. And rest in peace to her. She gets hit and she gets killed. Him running away from the car, I have to imagine, again, I don't know because he's dead, but I have to imagine he's trying to lead them away from the car. Like he's trying to run because they're not going to just run to the car if their target is him. They actually do chase him because he runs from the car and he tries to run, but apparently there's a fence over like the other side, which is this side over here. So there's a fence over here, so he can't get away that way. So that's why he ran up to where the garbage can is. And they doubled back over there and they shot him a couple of times. He fell, but then he got up miraculously. Adrenaline is a hell of a motherfucking thing. And eventually when he ran, he collapsed right about here. Okay. So, these guys here, these are the assailants or the YNs, whatever y'all want to call them these days. I got to be honest, man. Hold on. I don't even think these niggas are wearing masks or nothing. They don't look like, maybe you got a shiesty on, I don't know. But these guys look like whatever. Anyway, they run down. I'll play it.
Video leaked from Slappy's car wash in Forest Hill shows around.
So you see him running there. This is when he's running from the car. We have to assume that his baby girl was already probably deceased or definitely hit multiple times.
Ronnie Sibley trying to get away from his attackers. Video shows them firing guns with his 5-year-old daughter, Armani Sibley, in the car. She and the popular 30-year-old Fort Worth rap artist known as G Money look.
She looks just like him too, huh?
Ronnie did not survive gunfire Monday morning. It's the type of gun violence.
By the way, the whole communities came out. They're speaking out against this type of senseless violence. I keep hearing people say, yo, this is Texas. Okay, that's cool with Texas, but I don't know no place in America. This ain't Guadalajara, nigga, okay? This ain't Jalisco, okay? This ain't Culiacan, bum-ass nigga. There's no place that people, we get it, everybody got straps, but there ain't no place that people will celebrate or even think that it's just casualty of war, that a 5-year-old is getting killed in broad daylight at a car wash. It's just not going to happen. And I think, I think more than justice for this guy who seemingly was probably about that action too, I think people want justice for this innocent bystander and the daughter of the guy. And I think the community, whenever they catch this nigga, because you're going to hear them say, nigga, turn your bitch ass in, okay? Yeah, this ain't Ecuador, nigga. Get your bitch ass to Central America if you want to go do this type of shit. They don't send Salvador shit. The fuck? Anyway, basically, the community is calling for not only harsh punishment for these guys, but they're encouraging them. Just turn yourself in because you're fried.
I started Mothers of Murdered Angels.
Melinda Hamilton knows personally. She lost her 25-year-old daughter in 2017 and 19-year-old grandson in 2020. Today, she's one of the community leaders speaking out against the shootings that killed a Crowley ISD kindergartner, leaving a mother without her child.
We're here also to give them resources to help them in the need as they need right now.
This moment needs to be taken as a gun violence. We're going to stop it now, and we're going to put our foot down now, and this is it, because we can't keep doing this.
There's no justification for this violence. We call for an immediate cessation of the senseless killings that plague our streets.
Another father has taken another child buried.
Minister Dominique Alexander is also outraged about the father-daughter killing. As president of the Next Generation Action Network, Alexander sent this message.
So this is a car. This is a car. Damn, my nigga was just trying to vacuum the seats. You know where the pennies usually fall. So this was apparently the vehicle. It's not really known. It looks like this is a coupe. Clearly, what kind of car is this? Is it one of them little scat packs or some shit like that? I don't got cars like that. Anyway, maybe it's probably unlikely she was in the back seat, right? I mean, I know she's a small girl. She's 5, but do they let 5-year-olds ride up front? So it's probably likely the daughter was in the front passenger seat, right? Because I don't do 5-year-olds ride in car seats? Bro, I don't know nothing about kids, bro. Do 5-year-olds ride in car seats? Okay, even then, you wouldn't put your 5-year-old in the back of the car, right? You would just have your 5-year-old sitting on the seat, right? So I'm guessing these bum-ass niggas who come from over there, they don't give a fuck. They're just shooting straight through, right? And they're just shooting to the point where, you know, they're shooting across the young girl to kill the guy, and the young girl probably gets hit with just collateral bullets, which is so sad.
It's simple. Turn yourself in. Don't draw this out.
As Forest Hill police look for 2 known suspects caught on camera during the shooting.
Now, here's the thing. These suspects are known. They know these bum-ass niggas. I heard they know that one of them got a mole on his left ear. They know everything about these bum-ass niggas. But they're not trying to tip them off because those guys are probably trying to evade law enforcement. There's a capital arrest warrant for them, which usually means that they're going to be charged with capital murder. Again, I think they're going to face a death penalty. I see somebody say you should have stricter gun laws. Yo, listen, we don't have to get into politics here. I know, let's not do politics. Criminals don't care about gun laws. There's never time. You know, I buy guns every day. I got to go pick up three more guns. Like I buy usually 2 or 3 guns every month. I call myself at this point, because after you get 50, there's nowhere you're shooting on 50, right? So I'm a collector at this point. I go and I have to fill out all type of paperwork. I live in New Jersey. In New Jersey, when you fill out the paperwork, it's not like Texas or other places. You don't walk out with a gun. So I bought the guns before. I got to go pick them up. They're on a background check. And at least in Jersey, it takes a day or 2. This is why you don't get the same day. It goes to the state police. I'm a legal citizen. I go through, fill out all paperwork. I fill out an ATF form because I'm legal. I'm not running out on people in broad daylight. You think these bum-ass niggas is going to go fill that out? No. They're buying a stolen gun, a ghost gun. They're stealing. They're doing anything. So when y'all say stricter gun laws, no, you got to listen. I'm kind of with Trump on certain shit. Some of these niggas, we just got to give them auto death penalty. All right, nigga, we catch you in the chair. Peace. That's it. Because criminals don't follow the law. So making laws for them is like, now I get it. Some people might say accessibility. And again, I don't want to get too far in the woods of, talking about 2A stuff, which is just right to bear arms. But, my general principle is these bum ass niggas, they're not going to give a fuck about a law. Okay. That's the reality of it.
A spokesperson for the family shared this.
Then on behalf of a mother, I would ask that they would do the right thing and that they would come forward, because at the end of the day, there's a mother somewhere, man, that's demanding justice.
In Forest Hill, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
Okay, hold on. Somebody just made a good point. Let me try to what's that? Let me go on the academy. I'm interacting with y'all today, By the way, tell me how my reaction to that Trump shit, the Trump and Zelensky shit, that shit went viral on TikTok. You know how many people hit me up over that? I was like, and usually usually we go viral from whatever, but people are like, nah, we love how you broke that down in a normal hip hop type of way. Anyway, give me a second. I'm finding that comment again. Somebody just made a really good comment, or a comment I could respond to. Just give me 1 second. I got to scroll up. I'm back on the Academy page. Here we go. Okay, Blue Oak, thank you for that comment. It says universal gun laws means better results. Weaker gun laws in other states mean people will buy guns in those states. Well, I mean, it's more than likely that these guys are not trying to use legal guns to do crime. Like they're not trying to use a legal gun. That argument you have going on most likely is applicable when we're talking about school shootings, because usually the people that do school shootings, usually some white kid somewhere, and yes, they do use their legal AR-15. They do. You get what I'm saying? I get that. But these niggas running around, if you think your local drug dealer has a legal gun on him, bro, that nigga been back and forth to jail. Probably he's a felon anyway. He can't carry a gun. These niggas doing this crime. If you think this was their first time they try to shoot somebody, you're mistaken. These guys are probably felons, can't have a gun, but they do have a gun. They're criminals. Okay? So again, while I do think laws could help, you have to get to a point of reduction where you're like, yo, we're making laws for the people who are basically sworn to never follow them. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So that's that. We got some more updates here. And by the way, I do believe doing crime in America at this point, it's almost impossible to do a crime and get away with it. It's all about really the resources that the police are going to commit to it. This is why, obviously, they said they already have 2 suspects that they kind of know that they want to arrest. These guys are cooked, right? Like, you could tell the whole police department, this is national news at this point, the whole police department, they're doing press conferences. They're going to catch these niggas and collar them within the week, right? You can see the amount of effort, and I'm glad that they're putting some amount of effort into it. Unfortunately, this is how police looks at it. If 2 gangbangers killing each other, before the police could do, like, this is what happens in Chicago, right? People give Chicago police a bad rap. But the reality is that street justice actually is way quicker than police investigations. So when they're investigating, yo, there was a shooting on O Block. Is it somebody from 63rd that does it? First of all, they show up. Nobody wants to give any statements. The guy who got shot didn't even go to the hospital. Like, all type of bullshit happening. This guy got killed. They can't even match. Everybody got illegal guns, whatever. By the time they could even really solve it, right? The guy who's a suspect dies. The witnesses, they die. Like, this is actually a real thing. Charles and White says it, but you can watch the Trapelo Ross documentary and figure this out too. Half of the reason why King Von never got locked up for these 7 bodies is because the people that he was allegedly killing, the people who saw him, right? He killed somebody and somebody else was there, and before he could go to jail for life for it, the nigga got killed. So again, when all the witnesses keep dying, street justice really is faster than real investigations. So, it's one of those type of things. Anyway. Central 99, how's it day 1? We missed the day, so the clock starts back.
Y'all ready?
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Ghost Dog TV. Okay, let's get to it.
The safety of the general public is our first concern. Forest Hill community, please be rest assured that was the case with this incident. As civic leaders, it's our responsibility to make sure we have competent and knowledgeable staff in place.
Chad, I agree with you. Same with Bloodhound Jeff, right? Like, he died before they could really lock him up. Noah Scurry, they literally told Gilly, they say, oh, Gilly, the guy who we were investigating and we're about to pick him up, they literally said that. He died before we could pick him up. He got killed himself. Shit, they even say, and according to the prosecutors in the Young Dove situation, they said, oh, Big Jook died before we're investigating him, but before we could lock him up, he died. So again, you realize street justice way quicker than the criminal justice system. And that's why, certain places, the cops are just like, go ahead. If a gangbanger kills a gangbanger, they're not rushing to solve it, because by the time they waste resources, the gangbanger who killed the other gangbanger gets killed by another gangbanger. So it's retaliatory killings. But in this case, it's a young girl. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. My only philosophy was, if you're wondering why this is different as opposed to other type of buffoonery killings, is that there is a young child, which symbolizes not only the innocent, it also symbolizes innocent bystanders that get hurt during these senseless violence. So they're going to double down on this one.
We're confident the employees acted quickly in this incident. As with all incidents, I want to thank all first responders, law enforcement agencies, And all staff.
All right, come on, let's get past this.
We were receiving a lot of that information, so we had to make sure that we had the right information. It was a shocking event from North Texas. I won't speak on the details of the investigation, okay? But what I can share is we lost 2 victims, a father and a daughter who was 5 years old, to this event, to this tragedy. On March the 3rd at 10:40 in the morning, Forest Hill officers were dispatched to the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive, reference shooting. Our officers arrived and began life-saving measures, but both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. My first press release that I put out, I shared that we had identified a suspect vehicle. We had identified 2 suspects in the incident. And now we've identified the 2 cowards who took the lives of these innocent people. We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender.
Oh, they're naming him now. Holy, they said the guy is a registered sex offender.
Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
Yeah, chat. Is it me? I like when my elected officials talk some shit. It makes us like regular civilians feel a little bit better. So that's why I even say what I said about the Trump thing. I'm like, when the niggas telling us like then they're giving us a veiled threat, we looking at the person to protect us. Like, could you at least talk some shit back? You know that sheriff? He's from Florida. He be talking big shit. He'll line up with all the police and he'll be like, "Listen here," like he talks dumb crazy. He'll be like, "We're gonna catch you," like he talks crazy. But I'm like, I feel safe with him because he's not playing around. I like when the police chiefs, whoever, the sheriffs, you gotta talk some shit. These bitch ass cowards who did this, we're gonna find you under whatever rat hole you're under, you bum. And when we find you, we're gonna do everything. You better come peacefully, because if we do what you did to those people, you won't like it. Yo, I like that type of talk. Talk crazy to them niggas, man. I'm sorry.
We asked the public.
Yeah. Chef Grady. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, that nigga. Hold on. I don't even mean to. I know I be going on tangents, but this thing be talking reckless. I like it. Grady Judd, right? Grady Judd. Look. Gangsta.
That the men and women in law enforcement will put their life at risk to keep you safe, and that's what happened. They killed 2 innocent women last night in their homes. They tried to kill a lot of law enforcement officers last night and were unsuccessful, and we took them all in custody. Okay?
One more question, Sheriff. A gunfight, was that in the heat of the moment? Do you have any regret about that in light of what?
No, I don't know. I not only have no regret, I'm pretty excited about telling you that's exactly what would have happened. And make no mistake about it, there's nothing about politically correct in a gunfight. There's nothing about politically correct when you're keeping people alive and well and safe. And the people of this community and these law enforcement officers come first. I meant every word of it then, and I mean every word of it now. If you surrender peacefully, that's the way we prefer it. You start pointing guns at us, you can not only plan on, but you can guarantee we're going to shoot you.
That's what I like to hear. Yes. That's one thing Florida got, man. I like shit like this. Yo, you got to be tough on crime. I'm a tough on crime person.
You know where they're at? Let us know.
No. The part that went viral was he's like, we ran out of bullets on these niggas.
Was that in the heat of the moment? Do you have any regret about that in light of what that you took? Some of the comments that you made last night.
Whatever.
Oh. This investigation started on Monday. The Texas Rangers have been our primary investigators. Our Forest Hill CID unit has been assisting. But I wouldn't be here standing today if it wasn't for the Fort Worth Police Department. I want to thank them because their efforts, their officers, their assistance has been instrumental from the minute the call came in. From the minute the call came in, they started working. They have not stopped.
Yeah, they're not going to give us too much
investigation. We also had the Everett Police Department who assisted in crime control, in crime scene control, and crowd control.
Okay.
I want to urge the public, just the way you saw that video, and you know where they're at, then please call 911. Let us know where they're at. I encourage anyone with information, please, if you want to stay anonymous, 513-713-22.
Okay.
Están aquí arriba las televisiones now.
All right. So that happened. What else?
A day after a shooting. Opening fire. If you zoom in on the left side of the screen, 2 men are seen, each holding a firearm. Police are still searching for the pair of suspects who took off in a white Kia. A little girl was killed while in the maroon Challenger. Sky 4 video shows the amount of shell casings surrounding Sibley's vehicle.
If you were aware that a takedown was going to take place prior to it happening, you are not only part of the problem, but you are the problem.
Family spokesperson Bishop Rodney McIntosh says the young girl was just dropped off to her father at the car wash minutes before the gunfire.
Oh, wow. That gives a different angle to it, chat. How they knew it was at the car wash. Apparently, if he just got his daughter at the car wash, it's possible the baby moms, yo, come take your child, or, sometimes they got to exchange custody or whatever. Maybe the ops got the drop on him from the baby moms. Not saying it's her fault at all, people. We're just saying how they knew that nigga was going to be there. That's crazy.
The mother wants everyone to know that
she need to find out who owned that motherfucking car wash. That's the need to find out, because the car wash hurry up and sold that video to TMZ, and the police is saying the leaked footage from the car wash. So the car wash also put the video into the motherfucking streets. You see what I'm saying? See, the car wash could have been confirming that motherfucking kill. They need to find out who owned that car wash.
that she is heartbroken and she is grieving. And on behalf of a mother, I would ask that they would do the right thing and that they would come forward.
And the last update from Forest Hill Police, which was yesterday, they released that they have identified one of the suspects.
Hilarious. Okay.
The Texas
Them niggas is getting cooked. Them niggas is getting cooked. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to both of the people who died. But them people who think that they're gonna get away is crazy. Hold on.
Rangers and Forest Hill.
And I was an up-and-coming DJ.
All right. I seen Hoodfame go yayo. He posted some shit. You know, apparently that was his brother. And he posted this actually. He said, I guess this is him and Lil Ronnie. Okay, if this will open, it does. This is them. What? Is this Go Yayo? I can't tell, man. I don't know these Negroes. Anyway, he says, yo, Lil Ronnie, I don't know what to say, big brother. You gave me the game. You put me in front when you didn't have to. You told me everything. You took me under your wing when Zach died, and I've been glued to hip-hop ever since. Oh, no, glued to your hip. My bad. Ever since. You were my coach. I never had brothers, so we became brothers, okay? I remember sleeping on Mama's Frida couch. Rest in peace. I remember when you introduced me to Black. You introduced me to Greg Cross, Big Uke, Money, Kevin, Kunta, Zach. Gave me the name Yayo, but you who stamped it. I wouldn't be none without you. I should have took the QC deal when you told me to. It was small. I couldn't repay you for everything. They laughed at me when you told me they was going to come back running when we got millions. I finally signed my deal. You was more happy than me. They took a good nigga. They took my coach, my heart, because I go against God for you. Big bro, I can't look at myself knowing I'm back in jail. I can't even see you get put to rest. They took Chink. I know what her and Yanni mean to you. I remember when your brother Eric died. I was with you every day. We lost Zach and Easy the same year. I cried on FaceTime with you when I was locked up when T Jones passed. I'm crushed. I'm lost. You never did nothing. You never did nothing. You told me to leave the streets alone and rap, but I didn't listen. I was supposed to save us, but I failed. I'm sorry, because I'm sorry, bitch. I'm missing a part of me that you gone. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm gonna do about you more until I join you. Blood for you, chink on my kids, every dollar I get, every hoe I fuck, everything that drop is for you till I go. How am I supposed to do this without you, cuz? Shamon, I'm sorry, this is my fault, but we gonna win in the end. Fuck rap, fuck all this shit. I never get to just shoot the shit with you again. I'm through, Cause I'm sorry, little bro gone. Do it for you though. Hoodfame forever. Tell Zach I miss him, and I'll see y'all soon. Damn. Damn. It's crazy, Chad. Okay. Okay. All right. Confident, justice will be served, but it doesn't take back or it can't bring back a life or restore the hurt that this has all caused. All right. Okay.
Texas Rangers and Forest Hill Police are working on leads connected to the deadly shooting at a car wash. It took the lives of a local rapper and his 5-year-old daughter. Those close to the family are now speaking out, telling our Aaron Jones the gun violence must stop.
Kedrick Wilson first met Chucky Smith about 10 years ago.
Chucky was an up-and-coming artist, and I was an up-and-coming DJ at the time.
They bonded over their love of rap music. Wilson, known as Mr. Hit That, is a local DJ on K104.5 FM. He featured Smith, known as Lil Ronnie, on his show and became his booking manager.
He had great music on there. He had a few hits with other artists. And he just recently went on tour with Soulja Boy, and that was like a 40-city tour.
But Wilson says his friend's most important job was being a dad.
Got my little Valentine's with me today.
He didn't miss the dads and donuts. He didn't miss when you go into the school and you get to read to the kindergarten. So it was a beautiful thing.
He says on Sunday, Smith celebrated his daughter's 5th birthday. The next day, they were killed in a shooting at Slappy's Car Wash in Forest Hill just before 11 a.m.
He was being a father in the midst of his tragic death, his tragic passing. He was being a father. So it's crazy.
Do you think he was targeted?
Most definitely. Being a rapper is one of the most dangerous things in the world.
Forest Hill police say authorities have identified 2 suspects, and one of the suspects has a capital murder warrant out for their arrest.
And growing up in the inner city, you see death a lot. It sucks to say it, but it's normal.
Wilson says the gun violence has to stop, something echoed by local community leaders and stakeholders Tuesday afternoon.
We must work together to break the cycle of self-hatred that continues to decimate lives and scar our community.
This is my cry out to say, hey, this is how we started. Spark the conversation and start the revolutionary change to it.
Wilson says hopefully through action, future tragedies can be prevented. In Forest Hill, Aaron Jones, CBS News, Texas.
Forest Hill police are pleading for help finding the 2 men they say gunned down a local rapper and his young daughter. The accused killers, identified publicly today, remain on the run. Here's NBC5's Maria Guerrero with those new developments.
The Forest Hill chief of police is urging the public to stop watching and sharing leaked surveillance video from Slappy's Car Wash of the shooting and instead share images and information of the 2 suspects he calls cowards on the run.
A memorial near its entrance, Slappy's Car Wash, remained closed following Monday morning's murder of a father and his little girl, identified by family as local rapper Ronnie Smith, known as Lil Ronnie, and daughter Romani, who just turned 5 the day before. Forest Hill police now publicly identifying their accused killers, hoping to track them down.
Let the public know that there is a threat out there, They are dangerous, they are armed, and we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action.
Police Chief David Hernandez and the city's mayor holding a press conference revealing the suspects are in their 20s and from Fort Worth. They're accused of
Still ain't heard nothing from Black Lives Matter. Where the Congressional Black Caucus at? Where's the millions of people in the streets protesting? See, all the hustle, all the scam. Can't get them when we really is under siege.
approaching the victims near the vacuum stalls, opening fire and driving away in a white Kia. The car, Hernandez will only say, has been found.
We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding. We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know.
A motive, he says, is unknown, but confirms Smith's rap career and social media presence may hold clues. Police won't yet say whether the child was inside her father's car at the time of the shooting.
Can you at least say where the baby girl was located when she was shot?
She was in the car wash, specifically where we don't know.
This is the 4th and 5th homicide here in Forest Hill just this year. Hernandez says all of these cases are unrelated. However, police are working with the sheriff's office to increase patrols in the area. Maria Guerrero, NBC5.
And one other note here, Maria confirmed with Chief Hernandez about past records she found indicating one of the suspects, Adonis Robinson, is a registered sex offender.
It is. Y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo, and all he did was fight, and all people died around him. Children died around Go.
Revolutionary salute to Chevy Blue for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, family. Salute. They say facts court. Salute, family. Appreciate the love.
Oh, Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all?
Get you out with your daughter and shoot up your slab. You know I'm still crippin'. Get you out with your daughter and shoot up your slab.
Now, I had to show y'all the whole entire thing because what it's going to reveal to y'all the most is one way that Charleston White does something and then the other way that Charleston White does something. And I know exactly why. If y'all get mad at him for this, I get it. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I ain't mad at him. Let's go.
It's not blame the city for this. She had to pay for her father's sins. The preacher can't preach that at the funeral. But we all got to pay for our father's sins. It's scripture. You might not even know your daddy. Never met that mother before. You got to pay for what he done. Same with your mama. You got to suffer for it. And it's out of your control, boys and girls. You don't get to pick the mother and father that you are born to. You don't get to choose the conditions. You don't get to choose the circumstances.
A few moments later.
Y'all clap for it. Oh, man, he a snitch. Man, call the police on him. When the Fort Worth ISD came out and was giving out the $1,500, $1,750 for turning the gang member with a gun. Come on now, y'all clap for this. Now y'all want to cry. But you laugh later. Now you crying now. You laugh later. Now you crying now. And now, the city this. Oh, the city this. Y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo. And all he did was fight. And all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all forgot? My 40 go boom. They took this song. Let me play it for you. Hold on. Let's play it. Let's listen to it, because I remember these seeds were sown into the minds, into the hearts of children, and he performed it in front of the schools, in front of our babies. Violent, murderous, killing music was brought to our babies, and y'all co-signed this for what?
I'm still in awe. I'm still in shock.
Charleston White and Jesse Taylor, who run a local mentoring nonprofit, are amongst those calling foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I done got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over this rap stuff.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful. And someone should be held accountable.
Y'all got mad. Now, I don't want to make this about me, but come on now. Do I need to remind y'all? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Ronnie and them was babies. J-Dub, they were babies. CJ Casino, them niggas were babies. That put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they've been rapping. So we go act like, come on now. Come on now. Now all of a sudden, I can't believe this. They've been having shootouts around this motherfucker. They were just, before Yayo went to jail, wasn't they trying to meet up with CJ going to this block? They been shooting. Come on now. Y'all been watching this shit on the internet. But now it's an innocent baby. Because we all born into sin, none of us is innocent. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this again. An innocent baby lost her life. In the natural realm of things. But in the spiritual realm of things, none of us is innocent, not even that baby who lost her life, because the Bible says that you will suffer from your father's sins. Even if he absent, you will suffer from your father's sins. So that baby had to suffer for her father's sins. So we're going to act like it ain't what it is. Get out your feelings. Because whenever you in your feelings, you can't gather into your faith. Faith and feelings don't run parallel together.
A few moments later.
On BBC.
His image is one of drug use and violence, yet this rapper was brought into a Fort Worth middle school to get kids excited for STAR testing. The community is angry, saying this is not the influence they want on their kids.
The district blames the appearance on a radio station, but the station says it brought in a different artist. Here's News 8's Lauren's account.
By the sounds of it, you'd think this was the start of a concert. But what you're seeing in these YouTube videos was actually a pep rally for the STAR test at Morningside Middle School in Fort Worth. And this was the man hyping up the kids, a local rapper named Go Yayo. This is the music video for his hit, Boom God.
So I'm still in awe. I'm still in shock.
Charleston White and Jesse Taylor, who run a local mentoring nonprofit, are amongst those calling foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I done got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over this rap stuff.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful. And someone should be held accountable.
She didn't approve that person coming.
District spokesman Clint Bond says the school principal didn't know Yayo would be part of the rally on May 6th, saying a radio station brought him. The radio station says absolutely not. Yayo's appearance had nothing to do with that.
There was some sort of miscommunication. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you that it probably won't happen again.
Even though Yayo's speech did focus on encouraging the kids, White and Taylor worry about what kids will see when they Google it.
My beef is not with Yayo at all.
My beef is with Fort Worth ISD.
Yayo's manager backed out of our interview and did not give us a statement as promised. In Fort Worth, Lauren Zakalik, Channel 8 News.
Yeah, parents in Fort Worth have had a lot to talk about it.
Yeah.
But hey, they're the parents.
What can I say? Center of everything right now, it seems like, including weather, that direction.
Yeah,
everybody around him failed that kid. Could nobody get him and get him away like they did Lil Wayne? It ain't no babies around here to take these boys and say, no, man, I got you. Let me get you away from this. They on stage with the damn baby. Old ass niggas. The kids can't get right because the mamas won't get right. When the parents go to thinking better, when you got a kid with talent like that, my nigga, everybody is supposed to huddle around him and shield him and protect him. You do it to your ball players. You do it to your football players. That's what you do when it's a village. But it ain't no goddamn village. All these goddamn hoods, my nigga. So the boy done failed. He ain't going no goddamn well now. He won't go no fucking well.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
But y'all keep y'all motherfucking comments to y'allself. Keep y'all motherfucking comments to y'allself, because y'all clap for this bullshit. Y'all clap for it. Oh, man, he a snitch. Man, call the police on him. When the Fort Worth ISD came out and was giving out the $1,500, $1,750 for turning the gang member with a gun. Come on now, y'all clap for this. Now y'all want to cry. But you laugh later. Now you crying now. You laugh later. Now you crying now. And now, the city this. Oh, the city this. Y'all helped build this city like this here. Remember, y'all all got behind Go Yayo. And all he did was fight. And all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all forgot? My 40 go boom. They took this song. Let me play.
Now, the common belief is that when these rappers do some wild, out of pocket and everything like that, Charleston White goes all the way off. We done seen him do it with Deion Sanders, who ain't even a rapper. We done seen him do it with King Von. We done seen him do it with a bevy of individuals. Right? Have we not? The list is ridiculously long. So when we say certain things or certain prospects about an individual, we kind of know what they're going to say, right? That's what's supposed to happen, but that ain't really what's happening here. Because if you kind of realize it, Charleston White just played it smart. Charleston White is trying to do one of a couple of things. Detract and distract and still have facts. Detract and distract. He put it all on Go Yayo, right? And I played y'all the song and everything like that. So y'all understand what he's talking about a little bit. And he's not wrong. That's the thing. That's why I say distract and then come with the facts. Because there's a rumor out there that CJ Casino is his cousin. That's the rumor out there. How true that is, I don't know. Do I believe CJ Casino had anything to do with this? I don't. But if he does, they're going to catch him soon. It ain't going to be that hard. Whomever in which they're looking for, they're about to catch. They sent out the Marshals now. The Marshals are now involved in this. The Texas Rangers, of course. We ain't talking about the baseball team. One of my favorite baseball players, Josh Hamilton. You know, he retired, but it is what it is. So there's that. But Charleston White never goes off on people in Fort Worth as far as how they do everything. He'll go off with them cats in Dallas. He'll definitely go off with them cats in Dallas for sure. No problem. But when it come down to Fort Worth, where he laid his head at, y'all remember, he done dropped his location, dropped his address, all that stuff and everything like that, because them boys to get up with him. Go Yayo is locked up. So it ain't like he can say anything like that. But more and more and more so, you're starting to see when it get too close to home, can't say getting on it. And everybody does. Let's understand this. For the most part, everybody does because they understand more than ever that when it's close to your door, you got to answer that thing. And I don't think Charleston White is ready to answer those questions, and he shouldn't have to be. Hey, talk your mess about everybody else. Do what you're going to do. Talk about Jay-Z. Talk about Diddy. Talk about Cassie. Talk about all these cats. Hey, make your poignant points. They're always typically going to fall in the realm of this. Man, it's evil. It's an evil world out there. God. Even though you literally said you was humping in church and all that stuff and everything like that. All right, cool. King Von need to do this. Lil Durk need to do that. F all Chicago and all that stuff. You'll piss off Chicago. Talk trash about Chicago, but not Fort Worth. I ain't mad at him. Let me say that once again. I'm not mad at him. I don't have no ill will towards him and anything like that. And I'm not shaming him for it because I 100% get it. If it was me, I wouldn't go about it that way. But damn near, I'd do the same thing if I was him. Me, I ain't got no problem with speaking on nothing, but we different breeds. Charleston White is like 5'7", 160 pounds and older, kind of like 50-something years old. So he ain't got that stamina. He ain't got that body mass. Seti Nash, 6'3", 290 pounds, and gonna pop out. It just is what it is. And I ain't no tough guy, no nothing like that. I hope to God I'm not portraying that. I hope you guys all think, hey, this is just a nice, intelligent young man, and he comes out on YouTube and gives his opinion. That's cool. But we had to keep on saying this. The selective politicking is always going to be there. Charleston White was never going to pop out and go all the way fully off. When those rappers basically splattered each other's brains all over the floor and stuff like that, he was real quiet then. He ain't say nothing about that. Now, that's not to say that Charleston White don't go to freaking, whatever they call it, the town hall meetings and stuff like that, and he don't get into it and all that. I'm not saying that at all, but he real selective when it's going down. He was supposed to go all the way off. He was supposed to go all the way off on Get Money Lil Ronnie. He was. Hell, he done disrespected people that he know that's living daughters. He done disrespected dead kids and all that stuff. Why didn't you do that with this one? Why didn't you disrespect the little girl? You was supposed to go on, Charleston. Selective politicking. And I'm glad he didn't. 100% I'm glad he didn't. But somebody showing you who they are, believe them. Subscribe, turn on bells to notify, share to keep your people aware. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm fairly certain they about to catch them people.
Cool thing. Follow me.